Here, make sure you grab your coat at least for the next couple of days. Let's turn back to Hannah in the Storm Alert Center. And Hannah, those temperatures may not go much higher today.
They really might not. Now, when we last looked at those temperatures, like Latrice was saying, we were around 46 degrees, which is what we were kind of expecting for our high today. Now, there have been a lot of clouds, and I noticed on that live camera they just showed that there was a little bit of a break in those clouds. So maybe if there's a little bit more sun, those temperatures could go up just a little bit. But other than that, really, we are going to start cooling off. So here's what we're looking at for around the board. Overall, staying in the mid to lower 40s. Some areas up there in the upper 30s. Altamont, those higher elevation areas, of course, are going to feel so much colder, especially when you add wind on top of it. We've got gusts of up to 25 miles per hour. Like you saw earlier, the wind chill has dropped our temperatures to feel 4 degrees cooler. So here's a look at your futurecast. We've been talking snow, and we're seeing it looks a little bit less impressive compared to what we were seeing yesterday. So we're going to move forward in time. This is heading to around 8 o'clock tonight. And then we see a little bit of those flurries start to kind of work their way in certain areas. Really, I'm looking for, East Tennessee, kind of that Tennessee, North Carolina boundary line is where we're going to probably see a little bit more snow. But really, overall, on some of these models that I've been seeing, it's been very unimpressive. But some other models that we're showing are showing limited amounts of snow. Again, like we were showing yesterday here on that Tennessee, North Carolina heading into West Virginia line, but also maybe some limited amounts heading in some of our other counties near Dunlap, Altamont, Sequatchie, Bledsoe, Marion, and Grundy counties might see a little bit of that snow, maybe up to half an inch. I think that's being very hopeful, but most of us are really just going to see some flurries. If anything, if you see some flurries, you're a lucky person. I certainly hope I get to see a little bit of flurries. I missed it the last time. Heading into later tonight, our low is going to drop down to around 32 degrees. That's just for the Chattanooga metro area itself. Mostly cloudy, overall freezing temperatures. I know last night we had advisories for some freezing frost. Our low temperatures around the board are going to be in the lower 30s to the upper 20s. Like I said, the Chattanooga shelters, I believe, are opening because of that cold with those wind gusts, which are again going to make things feel even colder than the actual temperature. So really need to make sure you're prepping for those temperatures. If you're heading over to school tomorrow, well, no, tomorrow's Saturday. Keep forgetting that. Scratch that. If you are heading out in the morning tomorrow, just make sure that you are planning for that cold. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of around 45. So again, beginning to cool off. Overall, we are going to be staying dry. Our conditions are going to be good, and we are staying below the average for the next several days, really all the way into the middle of next week, around Christmas time. But fortunately, going to be relatively chilly. Highs up in the 50s, so mild, but those lows are going to get down into the 30s and 40s. We got 5 days left until Christmas, and overall those rain chances look like they're starting to diminish. Earlier we were seeing maybe 40% chance. I'm taking it down to about 30. We got some very mixed models right now, so make sure you're staying tuned, because when they don't agree like that, it's a little bit harder to get a down pat forecast immediately. So we're going to keep you updated on that. Remember, it's going to be chilly and cold the next couple of days, slowly warming up around Christmas time, and we are tracking a chance for some rain on Christmas Day.